Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's Sunday evening, I'm Clark and you're watching PucaGG. Hope you're having a good one. Charlie, how you doing buddy? See you in the chat. And Top Gear Racing, welcome back dude. Puka, I should be jumping on soon, hopefully see you in the lobbies. Yeah man, I'll be on for hopefully a few hours tonight, somewhat pending on what my energy levels allow, but I'm hoping to get about probably something between 6 and 8 races in to close out what has been an electric week for many reasons. Of course, we had our update midweek, so we had to requalify as it went. We had to swap meta to account for all the changes in the update, but it's been one of my most successful weeks so far. So in terms of friends ranking here, you can see I'm still quite high up, but Spawnsworth has slipped ahead of me since we were last on. So I'm going to see if I can find whatever that is, 500ths. Put some manners on them, and just try end up with maybe a couple more poles tonight than I did last time, because I was definitely finding it, my races were going better the higher up I was qualifying. The races can get a bit messy, whereas if I got out in front, particularly near the start, it's quite easy to hold your lead for the first half lap or so. Chaos ensues behind you and you take the win. And as it stands right now, as much as I'd like some racing highlights, I'm enjoying the upward trend of my driver rank, and I'd like to hang on to that tonight and get a couple more wins. In terms of global ranking, I'm sitting there in the top 1,000 still, 898, and there have been, I think, 28,000 people have set times, so that's quite competitive. But we'll see how it translates tonight. Anyway, it's 20:05 now. I will be jumping into my first race at 20:30, so that gives me 25 minutes to do a bit of a warm-up and try and set a new, better quality time. See what we do. Spawnsworth, how you doing, you cheeky pup? Knocking me down my own friends ranking. Good to see you again, guys. Anyway, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button for me. It really helps. And if you're watching and you haven't subbed yet, what are you doing with yourself? Seriously, hit that sub button, please. Alright, let's jump in. I'll choose a ghost to chase. Top Gear Racing, going to be a bit rusty as I ain't raced in 10 dailies since we last raced. Just been doing TT and Cookies event. What's the Cookies event? Ants, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How's everyone finding the updates now that the dust is settling a little bit? I don't think I'll really know how I feel about it until I have a couple of Group 3 races, a couple of more Group 4 races. What I'm really hoping, I'm happy with it as long as it's not a case of it's just going to be one Group 4 car and one Group 3 car are just going to be meta on every track. That would bother me. That's the 2:05 tonight. We'll see. I haven't actually gotten close to that quality time since I said it, so let's see how we do. It's been quite a few changes for me this week, because whatever about the update, I've also finally got the firmware fix for my Fanatec wheel and my force feedback way up higher. I got the new settings Flux89 gave me as well. Oh, and sorry, just for anybody else on a Fanatec DD Pro, this is something I only found out during the week, but there's now an automatic settings mode where it will adjust all of your settings to better reflect the car that you're driving. Apparently it gives a bit more in terms of realism. I just don't want to roll those dice right now. But it basically automatically adjusts all of your settings apart from your force feedback and your brake force. Know how you feel about it after Jonico's race next week? Yeah. It's the second time I've done that. New bad habit. Great. Good start. It's getting my tires nice and muddy. Another YouTuber I watch, he did an event for the community, 2 races with the top 8 in one and the top 7 in the other, qualifying for the final race. Okay. You managed to qualify, nice one. That's a Cookies event, right? I must check him out. I haven't come across him before. We must organise another community event for ourselves soon. I might reach out to Jonico, see if I can all get in on the next 2-hour one together, but I wouldn't mind just even doing a Puca exclusive one. I was thinking maybe of a Caterham Cup. Not my finest. Turn up the volume a bit here so I can hear my engine better. The Cookie guy is the handle. Great, nice one, dude. I'll definitely check him out right after this. Love finding other YouTubers. Been quite a busy weekend. I haven't actually had a chance to play it all since the stream on Friday. Correction, it's at GT7 the Cookie guy. My bad. Don't want to send you to a kid's channel. Ugly monster. My daughter was terrified of the Cookie Monster for years. But why is he a monster? Because he eats cookies and children. What's not to like? Paul Rick, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. What are you thinking of the update, Paul Rick? Have you been getting on with it? Ah, so you two know each other. That's cool. How am I liking the full force? I quite like it. I'm not sure how much of it is me not being used to 100% force feedback anymore, but it definitely feels like just even the rumble on the wheel is a bit stronger or a bit more defined than it was before. It's subtle, but it's definitely there. I particularly notice it going over curbs. It feels quite different. I'm interested to try out that automatic setting a bit, particularly on some of the road cars. See how it feels compared to my own settings. Oh, that was a new best lap. Out of nowhere, not even paying attention. Okay, maybe there is more in this for me. Well, that's manners putting you now, Spawnsworth. This won't be a good one. Yes. I'd say if there's one thing to be said for 100% force feedback that I'd forgotten about while I was at 75% for those few months, is just how much extra vibration it sends into my rig. Like I can feel the car rumbling through my feet a bit, which is it's definitely more immersive. I think it probably helps a bit too. I knew you were here and I made you try. Yeah, that's it, Paul. Swap over to the waiting room for the next lobby now in a second. Let's do one more lap. Still got the delta of my better one. Yeah, I need to figure out how to push on that corner. Nice. Hey Luke, how you doing, man? Have you been playing much since the update? Busy chat tonight, guys. Great to see everyone. T30. There we go. Were you taking part in that race as well, Paul Rick? The one with TGR, Top Gear Racing? Radio Meds died 13 laps in, while mine last medium, sorry, 21. Not like until I get a top 3. Should be quick enough tonight. Like on Friday, I think Friday all but one race I was podium and I had a few wins as well. It's like, this is my favorite track in the game by far. Sorry, we'll get the ghost. But yeah, I appreciate the incentive, Paul. Gotta work for my dinner tonight. Luke is doing Yas Marina mix of races, to be honest. Paul wasn't available for both races. Did they change the track limits on Yas? I think somebody mentioned they did. Checked it a bit there. I reckon it's this first sector is where I'm going to find all my time. Yeah, it's quite a bit there. So, anybody doing Yas Marina, are the track limits the same? Like with their championship and the white line is God, or are you able to use the curbs yet? Oh no! That's my breaking point. Shit. Still inconsistent if I say so. It's a shame. I really enjoyed the first week of it, even though the limits were all over the place and like too loose, but I don't know. I'd rather that than how strict they got. It's a shame because I do actually like the course. I know a lot of people don't, but ooh. Top Gear Racing, good news though, there's a tire barrier so people can't use that to exploit at the chicane. Oh, so they've added a barrier. Found some time there. lost it there. It's a shame I was weak on that corner there. Could be in with the best lap here. A bit of recovery. I know I have time to find here through the S's. Level. Ah, too wide, no. Such a shame. Let's see if I can repeat this part. No, too wide again. Okay, I know what the time is now though. See, the optimal is probably in the high 205s now. Yeah, 2059. Midlife, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Oof. It is warm. Few more good races at Santicra, and I should be in A rank by the time school starts back. Yeah, it is. It's so unfair on you, man. Just particularly how long it takes to crawl back to it. You probably, I imagine you won't be playing as much as well once your school term starts. How's race B this week? Stayed over in Yas Marina. What do I think of the physics? So yeah, race B this week has been a tale of two halves, pre and post update. It's been grand though. I like this track either way. It's my, I think arguably my favorite track in the game. Fairly good results for me as well. And if anything, the results have improved since the physics update, which means it's great. But yeah, as I've said before, I feel like I won't have a good handle on it until we got a few weeks of different dailies under our belt. Like, I don't know, I liked the game before, I like the game now. It's funny on if you go on YouTube and you look at the top content creators, you'd swear everybody hated it, but then if you go and look at Reddit, everyone loves it. Almost all of the comments are about how much more they prefer it, and it's a mix of casual people, it's a mix of people with real life track experience leaning in on it. I think there's an element of the people who are the best at the game, you know, had obviously a lot more muscle memory with things they were doing, and to have something suddenly change in them like that, it's a bit of a rug pull, and I understand their frustration. And particularly somebody like Tijni, who was there working on car guides and was on episode 30 and put countless hours into each of those videos, and now they're all effectively redundant. Like, I don't blame him for being as mad as he was. But I wouldn't necessarily say that just means that the update is worse. Whoa, I'm way further down the pecking order tonight. And Spawnsworth, there you are, man. And Grey Fox. Saw him a good bit on Friday. Grey Fox, where are you, Spawnsworth? Oh, no. Ah, shit. Got ahead of myself there. Yeah, I was watching Luke's video about the update. It's fairly one-to-one with my own experience of what it's been so far. I finally have my next coaching session with Luke again on Friday. I think Friday coming, actually, yeah. Yes, it is. It's this coming Friday. Looking forward to it. Although it's only been about 2.5 months since my last lesson with him, and it was like, of that 2.5 months, 5 weeks I was without the game. So although I have improved, like I think I've actually improved more between the previous coaching that I had with them and the first one. Been a bit more diligent with my practice. See, this is the spiciness I don't like being involved in on the first lap. That's why I like qualifying higher. Ooh, there's too many cars going into the S's at once. I'm gonna have to lift off here as well. Give them some space. It's one of them going to die. Oh no! I think I might have got a penalty there. Thanks, midlife. Oop. Shaky. Jesus. I am the salami in the sandwich. Okay. Very tense race so far. There's a bit of an accordion effect there where I nearly went into the back of him, had to hit the brake too hard, and then see, this almost went into the back of me. Isala almost went into the back of him. Whew. Deep breaths. Whoa, you've gone very wide. Hold, 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 lift. For fuck's sake. Come on, buddy. Come on now. You call yourself a copper. Need to get around this French guy though, he's causing me some headaches. It's my least favorite way to be involved in an incident. Going slowly to avoid the person ahead after they go wide and somebody just goes straight into the back of you. Oh, it's bad in that exit. Might have gotten away with it. Do I need to guard the inside? Do not go the inside. I think we're okay. Took that too wide. Gives me a bump. Nice one, dude. Hopefully I can get the overtake done going into the big looping left-hander. Oh no, Sidis is going for a move. Need to give him space. Cleanly done though. Credit where credit's due, I did leave the door open. I just wanted to have the maximum exit that I possibly could to try and catch your man ahead. Oh, my turn to go wide. Oh no. Just about got away with that horrible exit there. I'd started to find my flow on Friday night with those final two corners, but they're kind of getting to me again. So this is really going for it now that we're into the final lap. I don't blame him, he's a lot faster than the French chap. We'll probably overtake him at the same point he overtook me last time. Oh no, French lad's defending. Brings me back into it. It's a hard enough track to get an overtake done, it really is. Oh, has he got the inside? Oh, he almost had him. Oof, phenomenal race. That's the first proper race now I've had in ages. Happy enough with that result as well. 4 laps really turns up the pressure, yeah. Hey Gavin. Hey up Puka. You good? I ain't liking the update slides. You good? I ain't liking the update slides too much for me. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. The tires definitely screech that bit more. What have you been trying out, Gavin? So where are they? At Sidis and was it Lorenz? I think it was Lorenz. No, it's this guy. Spud, how you doing? Sponsor, Jesus, guy crashed end of lap 1, caused carnage. Yeah, it was it was a fairly chaotic one, alright. Take a look at the replay actually. Spawns, given that you were in it. Swift, I'm well, I'm in race B, so like everybody and their mother in race B, I'm in the Elantra. Yeah, thanks again for tuning in, guys. If you haven't hit that like button for me yet, please do. It's the only currency I deal in nowadays. Let's take a look at the end of lap 1 there, because that was... I think that I'll probably get a YouTube short out of that one. There was a lot going on there. Race C has turned into a Hyundai as well. Yeah, Charlie's been laughing that Hyundai must have paid off PD something huge. Absolutely sandwiched here between Spawnsworth and a few. So it's actually that French dude who myself and Sidis couldn't get around. Just kind of caused that, to be honest. Contact with those I don't know where he's. It's like he's racing like nobody else is on the track. You were in the wars there, weren't you? Yeah, this guy, he caused me. It was a very frustrating race. He defended well, to be fair to him, but we just couldn't get around him. So I think this is the one where he just breaks very suddenly on me, and I like, right, it was just more. He broke much earlier and kind of cut like in the diagonal in front of me as he was braking. I thought he was going to defend the inside, and then like I basically had to come to a complete crawl there, which allowed him to pull ahead a bit more. And then at the S's as well, it was he had just gone so wide, and then that allowed Sidis to catch up with me. So he goes really wide here and then cuts back in, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do but slow down at that point. Throwing off my line, hit the wall slightly. Yeah, great race though. Really enjoyed that. So I'm not sure what happened to Sidis there, because I liked him. I thought he was actually a clean driver, but that was my first impression of him. I think he saw you had the speed, he got excited. Bit sloppy. I think he thought there'd be more room on the inside than there was. Okay, let's jump back in the lobby here before the next race begins. F&M Plays, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, I didn't see when you joined there. Now, full house tonight. I think it's been a while since I've had this many of yous on at once. The Sunday evening reunion. Bit of a crate, yeah. Definitely the highest concentration race I've had to have in quite a while. So, just need to turn on a light and open a window. Alrighty. But yeah, I saw iRacing Arcade released the other day. I think it's PC only though. Wondering if anyone had a chance to try it. I don't have a gaming PC at the moment, so it's a no-go for me. Nice. Too late in the brakes. Okay, how we do this time? 3, that's a bit better. Stig's cyber cousin. Ah, Top Gear! There you are, man. That's you, isn't it? Party 87, I don't think I've seen before. You too, man. Best of luck. We end up near each other, I'll work with you, of course. Hoping for a slightly less crazy race than the last one. Sorry, radar. Oh, I thought that looked a bit wild, alright. Jeez, he's having a bit of a mare. Major incident so far by the looks of it. Oh, come on, dude. Like, that ruins both of our exits now. I'm sorry. All you can do in that scenario is just lift and wait. Sorry about that, Elmo. We have a bit of space now, though, at least. Get some racing done. I was right in the line. Might be a penalty. Got lucky. Dude, what's your plan there? Corner happening ahead by the looks of it. Got very lucky that the car behind me did even worse there. Okay, I reckon I can catch up to these two though. I'm not catching them as fast as I'd like, if at all. Oh, they won't with that. have Stig? I might. Oh, I got it! No! I thought I got it. I thought I saw me flick ahead of him right at the end there. Ooh, 4,000th in it. Tight. Tight.
Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe.
Cheers, Ants. Arxon, don't believe I met you before. Thanks for joining the chat, man. Good game, he says. Thanks. How do I feel about the new physics? I've been asked to death quite a bit this lately. I liked the game before. I liked the game after. I don't know. I'll need to see more of it. I'll need to have a good few more dailies before I fully make my mind up about it. I think it's more forgiving. I'll say that much. But I'm simultaneously worried that we're going to see just single car make metas in the dailies every week now for a while. Few people calling this Rick Hard guy dirty. At least he apologized to you though. That's good. Stig Cyber Cousin is gone. What happened with Rick Hard Top Gear? Anything you want to show us in a replay here? A couple of incidents in that one I wouldn't mind seeing myself. The chap who eventually finished in 4th had a bit of a dive bomb on me going into Sector 3. I think it was on lap 2 that I wasn't overly happy about at the time. We'll take a look. I might have left the door a bit too wide open, to be fair. Jizzio, good stuff, Puka. Got on and got myself back up to DRB this evening. Might see you on the track soon. Yeah, nice one, man. It's been a while. I can't remember the last time I was chatting to you. Push to pass, so I kind of retaliated a bit. But let's take a look at this. This was GTS Racing, Swedish chap behind me here. Inte bra GTS Racing, inte bra. Here. Did I turn in on him? So let's take a look from his perspective. There's two sides to every story. Yes, that's a bit on the cheeky side now. Like, we're well past the breaking point. He's not fully on the brakes yet. Yeah, I don't think he's on the brakes at all yet, actually. Yeah, and he dives to the inside. Like, yeah, I did go into him, but again, it's a dive bomb. Ultimately, it's a dive bomb. Members of the Puka course, what do you think of that one? We'll take a look at yours as well now, Top Gear. Last lap, you mean? Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah, so I am normally looking at my radar for this sort of thing, but he was so much further back at this point. I was just looking at my apex. Dad life, dude, you know the score. Yeah. I do. My wife was out for almost a full day at a baby shower and I had the two young ones with me while watching the F1. Okay. So we're going to the final lap, same section, right? He's already gone past you, is he? That wasn't great either. That's really bad. And just drives away. Yeah, good. It's funny, I didn't realize that was you, Top Gear. I remember seeing it at the time where you were in my rear view and I gone in the grass and I was like, oh, I'm lucky the guy behind me did. I just didn't realize it was you at the time. Why did you say last? I meant first lap. Okay. Very late on the brake, particularly with so many cars ahead of him. Just happily takes the place. He did apologize, but at the same stage, like, if you're sorry, wait. Oh, Top Gear. Yeah. The claws are out. I'm not a fan of doing that to myself because I don't always know what the situation is until I see the replay, and I'd feel terrible about it if I punted someone and then found out in the replay that I was in the wrong. Yeah, fair play. Don't give if you can't take, as they say. Sorry for those of you who just tuned in. I'd love to hit the like skull tonight. I don't think we've done that yet. See, we're roughly... I can't actually see the number. I can just see my little progress bar. It looks to be about halfway across. And I got like this tiny little minuscule preview screen of what's actually showing on YouTube. Yeah. Right you are. Anybody who knows me well enough will know in pretty much every instance where I have a situation like that, I will wait for them. I will. I've sacrificed many a race for careless mistakes. I just kind of have it as a steadfast rule that I do it, which is why I try to drive more carefully as well, because I know if I nudge someone and end up ruining their race, it ruins my race too. I massively follow Rory Alexander's lead on all that stuff. I really like his driving temperament, much more than some of the other streamer chaps. Found brake balance 0 a lot more aggressive. Interesting. I just haven't tried it yet. Justice for GT7. Stig got caught in the crossfire, so I let him pass after the chicane. What brake balance? I'm just default brake balance 5, unless I'm told otherwise. Like I think the only car I don't drive that way is the Porsche. And even still, like, I'm +2. I'll always sacrifice stability for rotation. I find understeer to be one of my bigger enemies in the game. What, like, I don't know if I've ever had such a jump around the grid in terms of quality time before. Do we have any of the same old? I don't think so. Yeah, there are some weeks where I'm on pole almost every time, and then some weeks I never see pole. This one, I'm just anywhere between position 1 and 8 on any given race. Are you at spawn? Race clean, you two.
Like and subscribe to PucaGG!
Listen to the goat. Oof, I'm nervous now. It's all to play for again. It's definitely less pressure. Even though it's more intense, it's less pressure when you're racing from the middle of the pack or the back of the pack. I find leading on rolling starts in particular a bit intimidating. Although it tends to go a bit better on this course than other ones. Just noticed how bad my ping is. It's odd. I wonder if my PlayStation is defaulted to Wi-Fi without telling me. Anyway, I want to focus on now. Someone in the grass there. Quite shaking him. Maintaining an okay lead. See if we can find some time here. So probably remain close. Those two appear to be battling, which is working in my favor. Nice lead now. Oh, that was useless. Huge incident behind. I think someone went in the barrier. Nice big lead now. Just need to drive smooth. Try not to get too nervous. Make my first win of the evening. Try to avoid penalties as well while I'm at it, going through this section. Quite easy to pick up when you're pushing. It's only getting bigger. Yeah, getting into low 208s. This is decent race pace for me now. Like, obviously I am in clean air, but I don't think I was doing those times from pole on Friday, so nice. I think that might be a hat-trick. Pole, win, clean race, fastest lap. Charlie says, I hate how easy it is to get on the throttle. It almost feels like you've traction control, and on it also feels like the skill ceiling is reduced. Spud domination, cheers. Dr. Axon, if you cut on Yas Marina like that, you will get every corner a penalty. Yeah, absolutely. I know it's why I don't like Yas Marina. It's the one track in the daily races where they don't use the curbs as limits. Cheers though. Thanks, Top Gear. How was your own race, Spawnsworth and Top Gear? I'll be crashing. Utter filthiness. Well, I never. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, that Arxon, I've said it about Yasmarina a few times tonight. Like, I actually quite liked it when they first had it as a daily race first week. But if anything, the track limits were too soft, and then they just overcorrected. And now it's probably the most... I'd say it's the most penalty prone track, at least in daily races right now. I can't think of another one where like last time I was racing there, every single driver was getting a penalty per lap, to the point that it was like, it's just inconsistent with the rest of the game at this point. Either make every track the white line is your limit, or every track the edge of the curb is your limit. But like switching and swapping between tracks, it just, I don't like that. Spawnsworth with the Puka pole. Although we're redefining what a Puka pole is this week. That's my third win from pole, I think, this week. But this is a rare track for me where it's actually easy to win from pole. It's tricky enough to get an overtake. The rolling start is relatively favorable. And yeah, the people behind tend to slow each other down. Top Gear Racing think I'm hated today. Corner Le Charlie has been made easier with the update though. That's the one they named after you, Charlie, isn't it? I'll be knocking on the door of A rank at no time at this rate. Yeah, but like getting there, like it's still a long way to go. I think I need 30,000 Dior points to get to A, and that probably pumped me at about 20,000. Need to get a live counter what my Dior rank is, because you can see I'm still just pretty much bang on the halfway mark there. But I definitely have the highest driver rating right now that I've ever had. Like even on Friday I did, and now I've had 2 6th places and a first, so absolutely the highest. Yeah, Ants, I would have thought that, because I don't remember the limits being that strict in the F1 game. Spawnsworth, myself and Top Gear side by side at one point. Good race. Sorry, I use YouTube app and I can't tag with at. It just doesn't work. Alright. As long as I don't do it during races. Yeah, lads. Hopefully all 3 of us on the next one. Having a frustrating time at Bathurst on Super License 1, right? Yeah, it's one of my least favourite tracks, that one. It's like mini Nürburgring for me. It's one I'd like to get good at, though. I can see the appeal, it's just very difficult. Whoa, this is a good lap so far, and I thought I was messing up. To get a 129.8 by here is good. To here, have we? I knew it was close. It's funny. I felt like I was just coasting and kind of missing my apexes a lot on that one. It's funny how that goes sometimes. But particularly here, I missed my apex really badly on that last lap. As you can see. That's where the time was from then. I also took my eye off the ball at this part and went into this quite wonkily. Come on, push. Let's see if it works. No, too much. Too much. Pushing pretty hard here, so yeah, it's too much. Just had to experiment. Absolutely loathes this file track. Yeah, it's such a tough downhill section. Like, in general, I don't like racing downhill at the best of times, but Bathurst is the worst of it. Yeah, you see, this is the problem. Like, I'm all over the place with the quality times tonight. Who do we have? See, there's quite a few people from previous races. With top here again. You guys are going to have a trilogy of races before the end of the night. It's cool though. I always love this nights where there's a bunch of us in the chat kind of ending up in the same races. It's how frenemies are born. You too, Sidus. Okay, so I've had a few races with Stig's cyber cousin, and I've had at least one with Foshakur and Sidus as well. All of them decent. It's always good when you kind of get to this stage of an evening as well, where you start to recognize the names and learn a bit who to be wary of and who you can trust. But it's been fairly clean racing so far tonight. Just the odd bump in that, nothing I'd begrudge anyone for. Careful we don't cause an incident here. So the brake lights come on. Okay, brake good and early here now. Has left the room. Okay, we need to back off here. Okay, got a nice gap though to 7th place for me. Those awkward things where Stig's cyber cousin was blocking my view of my brake point there, had to guess it a bit. This is good though, the guys are just keeping nice pace in front of me here. We got a good gap to 7th. Don't really feel like I'm being slowed down too much. Spoke too soon. Stig cyber causing a bump here. Just let them get ahead a little bit here. Don't like being too close to people going into the S's. Oh no! Unlucky, dude. .2083 is... that's what I was doing when I was in clean air last time, so... thought I heard somebody crash there. Too much at the lift. I was hoping I might be able to cut in the inside of the Italian chap there, but overdid it. It's a tight back though. We got Eggsy in third there doing 2:07.4s mid-race. Like, that's way faster than I've done in a race so far. I reckon it's that corner just gone is where I'm losing the most amount of time, or the best opportunities for overtaking anyway. Again, sounded like somebody crashed as I went through there. Wonder if it's people on the other side of the racetrack going the other way or something. Something in this? No. No. Come on, get it out. That's what I get for being greedy. We just got overexcited there. Hey Michael, evening, first time here, liked and subscribed. Thanks dude. Oh, absolutely threw away 5th place there. Just for the hopes of 4th. For anyone who missed that, I'll show you the replay. Oh, my first non-points finish of the evening. Michael, do you mind me asking how you found the channel? Was it YouTube browser? You were in a race with us earlier. I've been a little worried lately that YouTube hasn't been sharing my live streams because my numbers have been tanking in recent months. Oh, I still went up. I didn't go down in points. Actually, funnily enough, look at that. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I saw an opportunity and I overshot it. I got greedy. I got really greedy. There I was thinking, oh, this was such a nice race. This was such a nice, consistent, patient race. And then right at the end, my greed gets the better of me. G3 here, nice top gear. You held me well, but I had to start playing defense. So there's not much in terms of highlights in terms of that one. It was just a very solid, everyone holding position, apart from poor Stig Cyber Cousin hitting the barrier near the end of the race. So when I was doing time trial earlier, I discovered that I was finding about 2/10 at this corner here by just using more of the track. It's something I'd noticed the Ghost had been doing, but I wasn't doing enough. So bringing my wheels over onto the curb, and you can even go a bit further over than that, but you could see how much further over to the right I am than Oleg ahead here. So I'm like, oh, I have an opportunity here. But, you know, of course I can't go ploughing into the back of him, so I have to lift slightly. But it gives me a better approach here. And then I can just go flat out, and I start to go around him, and I'm like, yes, 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 I'm going to get fourth, I'm going to get fourth, I'm going to get... Oh, there's my breaking point. Rookie of the year. But I couldn't get off the grass in time. Last race for you, hopefully get all three of us in. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Professor Spawnsworth with the pace. Oh, Top Gear, if you want to add me on PSN, so you have your name on the board here, there's a link to my PSN name in the description of the video. You'll also see it here on screen. It's just my surname there, Wickstone, Wickstone. Yeah, give me an ad. I like having my friends on the ranking board. Leads to some good competition every week. Bit of slagging in the Discord too. Don't know what this is. I saw the racing. Hey, how's it going? I've seen you in a few of the lobbies tonight. Thanks for saying hello. How have you been getting on? I think I've seen you up near the top of the grid most races I've been in with you. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, dude. I really appreciate it. It's a small channel, relatively new, so whatever interactions and new likes and subs I can get, I always really appreciate. That's you, Top Gear. I'll add you now. Yeah. Which was that the one 2 races ago, 3 races ago? Spawnsworth from the chat was in there. Are you a streamer yourself, Isala? So I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that. I think I know the race you mean. There was one race about 2-3 races ago that was Arguably the most chaotic I've been in a while. And he was in the last race with you and Spawn. Okay. Yeah, it's tough to make time for, alright. I'll check out your channel though, once I'm done with my own stream here. If you flick back through the stream later, Salah, I was looking at the replay live on stream shortly afterwards. Good stuff. Oh, Diddy, GT Leon, yeah, I've seen his name pop up, or Leon GT, seen his name pop up a couple times tonight as well. Haven't had any interactions with him yet. I've been quite lucky. Racing for me tonight has been relatively clean, just a few bumps and nudges, but nothing major. Yeah, I love that. I really do like that. Whenever I see somebody else with like a YouTube or YT or Twitch handle, I tend to look for them after as well. See who's calling me a muppet and whatnot. Where are you based yourself? Are you Ireland, UK, Europe? Ah, that's good. Ah, nice. Had a few friends living over in Manchester for a few years, although they recently moved to London. Stig Cyber cousin again. Spawnsworth, there you are. Who else? Ah, Isala. Oh, do we have... Who else do we have? Ah, Top Gear. I'm sorry, dude. I was hoping to see you in this one. I've only seen you once tonight, actually. And Reedy Gonzalez. He's somebody I saw a long time ago. Oh, and say this. You're with Leon, wish you luck, yes. Oh wow, and we're all packed in right together. Keep it clean now, gentlemen. Up front. Who won the race? Oh, radar, yep. Oh, and we got Olegna 84 again as well. All the old favourites. I think Ham is about the only racer in the top 10 I don't recognise. Oh, Stig Cyber cousin. It's been an evening of incidents for you, buddy. I always know Spawnsworth's behind me when I see all those blinking lights. I don't know why, but it's apparently it's a thing for controller players. I think it's clicking in the steering stick causes you to blink your lights. Blink, 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 blink. There's Spawnsworth. Okay. Let's focus now going through here. Oh, dude. I hate that. You get held up in the S's and the rest of the pack just catches you. Need to be a bit defensive here, I think. Yeah, definitely. It's an easy enough corner to defend without having to sacrifice too much pace. Well, they're going to kill each other. They have. You and me now, Sidis. Worked with this guy before. He's sound. He knows when to bump. Good man. He's going for it anyway, though. Okay, I think I can work with this gap. Nice, let's keep this up. Definitely slower than Sidis going out of that corner anyway. He's fast, he is really fast. Don't know if I'll be able to hold him off a whole lot longer. Fastest lap anyway. I think he got held up in the final sector a tiny bit. He's catching me at all the scary parts. I might actually have to let him through here. Take the inside if you can make it work. In the long game by the looks of it. Spawnsworth has dropped down a tiny bit. I'm still kind of improvising that corner a bit. I haven't figured out the best way through it since we swapped over to the Elantra. Oh, I've gone wide. Okay, last lap now. Feeling the gloves are going to come off here, as they probably should. Get a tiny bit of a moment there, so this is a good start for us. Better. Let's keep this up. It's this big winding left-hander is where I have to be most careful. That's not a great entry. That's pretty good. He's a bit faster, but not enough to catch us before the S's. Oh, Sidus, no, buddy. Did he hang on to second? Oof. Jeez. We must have been quite far ahead for him to hang on to that. Unless Dark Jester went in as well, I didn't see. Oh, Stig Cyber Cousin, DNF. Michael Reed, sorry for what you're about to witness. That was you, Reedy Gonzalez, wasn't it? Hey Joe, thanks buddy. How have the other races gone? Really good. That's my second win anyway. And I've had 2 6th places and a 9th place. In the 9th place, I was in 5th until the second last corner. It was just, got over ambitious and went off track. Thanks, Isala. See you finished in the points as well. Nice one. Oh, need to congratulate Sidus. He's fast. Like, I reckon he... If this was a track where it was a little easier to do an overtake, I reckon he would have beat me. Oh, that was great. Thanks, Sakir. Something happened yet at the start of lap 3, Sala? Shite. 2 1.5 second pens for going wide on the S-bends. Foolish mistakes. Yeah, it's so easy to do. Particularly if you're following behind someone. Sometimes I lose my line because I can't see enough of the road because I've got so many cars around me. It's why I've been lifting and like honestly compromising myself half a second's worth going into the S's if there's any cars anywhere near me. It's just not worth it. You're either going to have your race ruined by somebody bumping the wall in front of you and flying into you, or penalty. How are you doing? So it's starting to get a little late here, but I'm going to do one more race tonight anyway before I call it quits. Ham, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so you started on pole there, didn't you? I liked your name. I was calling it out at the start. Who won the race? Ham. I like it. Bloody guy ruined your race. Oh, I didn't see. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, sorry, I did see. I saw you battling, and I remember calling it out saying, "Oh, those two are gonna kill each other." It's so easy to happen when somebody gets aggressive on that final bend. That like that barrier really juts out. Yeah, my heart goes out to you, man. It's so frustrating when that happens. I've been lucky enough that it hasn't happened to me yet tonight. I'd met what's his name, Olegna in the previous race. Didn't have too many interactions with him, even though he was racing ahead of me. But yeah, that bump there, that wasn't nice. Didn't like that now. Let's take a better look. Not sure how I feel about that. So this is bad. It is bad. At that point, like, look, he's after going flat into the throttle there. At that point, lift. Let the person take their spot back. But you know, Ham, it's as they always say, when you're planning revenge, go dig 2 graves. It's why I tend to not retaliate, because, you know, you can end up ruining your own race as well. No, it's completely brought on by him. As far as I consider it, he did something bad on you. You did something like as a reprisal to him. That happens. Wouldn't hold it against you. I just, as you can see, it's probably not worth it most of the time. But yeah. Worked out for me anyway, so sponsor it, yeah, motorized push me out. Pretty sure you saw really smashes into the barriers on the S's. What time are we at? 2:06. Yeah, let's take a quick look. Do you know what lap? Check out lap 3 if you want. Yes. So lap 3, from your own perspective, what sector? Nope. Hope we found it. Yeah, Stig Cyber Cousin, I tell you, man, he's a bit of a loose cannon. I haven't seen him drive dirty yet tonight, but he's probably the most incident prone driver I've come across so far tonight. I think he qualifies ahead of me in every race, and every single race he's just, you know, lap 1, lap 2, gone into the barrier at some point or another. Yeah, that's just like, I don't know if I'd call it dirty as much as I'd call it ridiculously desperate. Like, there's no way he couldn't see you there. Look at the throttle input. Look at that's actually that's really bad. That's so. It's at this point I would know that I'd be about to crash into you. Look at his throttle input and look at his brake input. Tiny lift. Straight back on. Still sees you. Still sees you. Still sees you. And you know what? At this point he's just thinking, well, I'm on the inside, so he's going to go off and I'll be grand. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No, that's horrific. That's really bad. I hadn't seen that out of him yet tonight. I'm sorry, Michael Reedy. I would have liked to taken a look at your S's incident too, but I'm about to run out of time to join my next and last race. If you stick around though, I'll check it after this one though, if you remind me. Yeah, that's really frustrating, dude. I've been lucky tonight. I haven't had an incident like that, luckily. And that guy has qualified. Each race he's been qualified one ahead of me. I think. On at least half of my races tonight. First corner, yeah. Time to check my Dior. I've been top 8 every race this evening, says Top Gear. Yeah, I've that was my second win, I think. It's been a week of a few wins for me. Oh yeah, no worries, Maggiore. Solid racing. I think it's just a lack of giving a fuck about other drivers, to be honest. Yep, yeah. And look who it is. Andy Sala again. All right, let's work together on this one. He saw that as I said, I guarantee you he will ruin his own race within the first lap or two. And he is relatively quick until he does. So I'm not too worried about him backing us up into the rest of the pack. Cheeky 2K in 4 races, I'll take that. Nice, nice. You've been seeing spawns and lobbies for 3 years now. Yeah, that's great. It's funny actually, just like how, like, you think there's a lot of different people playing this game, but there's really not that many in and around your rank. Like, you see the same names over and over and over again. Darkline Projects, how you doing, buddy? Where are you starting from? Do I see it? I didn't see it. Hey Michael, YouTube mate. J Ruff, didn't catch your name there. Let's see. There you are, in 10th. Nice. Best of luck to you, man. Glad your race pace makes up for your qualifying. Yeah, like, to be honest, it's the more useful thing to have. Just put a 6-0 the timer out, lol. Spawnsworth 13th mixed in with A+. What the why is that happening? Why is he swerving around the track already? Just need to focus on my own race, keep it clean. He's got a penalty. He's already got a penalty. It's gonna be a full second, yeah. The dude is wild. Right, Isala, if you can still hear me, let's please just work together until the halfway point and then we'll battle it out. Let's just try to get like 2 seconds between us and the person in third. The person, Gunderson, who's soon to be in third. Gunderson is very fast, by the way. He was chasing my tail for quite a while in a previous race when I was on pole. Just don't hit me. There we go. Nice. Okay, here we go. Salah keeping exactly level with me. 8/10. I think that's my fastest race lap of the evening. You're pushing me towards good things, Isala. Nice big gap now. Just need to keep it cool. See, Stig's cyber cousin is still hanging on in fourth. Wide. Woof. Nicely done, Isala. Great result. Come on, J Ruff, take a point. Nice. Well done, man. Yeah, it looks like you had your work cut out for you there. What happened to J Ruff? But you did okay, didn't you? You ended up gaining 2 positions. Like, that's pretty damn good. Nice Top Gear. First corner. I'll take a look at the replay. By the way, guys, if you're new here, Spawnsworth and a lot of the other people you'll see in the chat, we all stay in contact on the Discord. The link is in the description. I just let people know when I'm streaming, but we do have a few community events and lobby races live on stream every now and then. If you'd ever be interested in joining, there's 2 links for you in the description. There's one to our Discord and there's also one to my PlayStation ID if you wanted to add me as a mate, and we can compare our lap times on the dailies every week. Jersey Solid, yeah, what was his name? Gunderson VR2, he's great. I had a very tight race against him not too long ago as well. Oh, sorry, yeah, let me do that now before I forget. Friends. Actually, it's easiest to do it off the phone. There you are, Richard. Opening very slowly. Just let that load while I check out what happened to J-Ruff there. Yeah, do solid. It's good. I hadn't used it much until I started this channel, but it's nice. It's just great to have people to chat Gran Turismo with, because most of my own mates in real life aren't that into it. At least not at the level I am anyway. I wonder what happened with TRK Motorsport. Let's take a look. J-Ruff. So turn 1, what lap? Did register 206.789. Sorry, I'm not following your lap time. Sorry, Top Gear, I'm trying to add you here, but my PS app is just giving me an infinite load. There, just rebooted it there. Friends, requests, accept. There, should be done. So going into the turn 1 first lap, let's see. Dark line, that's like your personal brand. It's cool. Yeah. Amount of times that's happened to me in quality tonight. How close did yourself and Gunderson stay for the entire race? You're a bit further ahead of him than I expected. Like, we were quite tight, I remember, until about this point. It was only really lap 3 I kind of got a bit of an advantage. Oh yeah. He didn't make it easy for you, did he? Oh wow. Yeah, smart racing there. He would have destroyed you both had he stayed level with you there. Made a few small errors, lost some time. Yeah, because you were neck and neck with me for a good 2 laps there. Like, I think at the point that I went into first, there was 8 tenths between us, and it stayed at that. It didn't shift. I did at one point though start finding a new pace. I've never gotten as fast as a 207.056 in a race until that one. Yeah, praying he backed out. Yeah, I don't blame you. You know what? I'm enjoying the racing too much. I'm gonna have one more. Not quite ready to say bye to this combo yet. Tempting as it is to quit out tonight with a clean sheet, only positive DR. I'm not going to chicken out now, even if it means ruining it. I won't be going to bed till midnight, but I always need time to decompress after playing this game. The adrenaline, as you can see by my heart rate, look up at 77. Like it's quite high while I'm playing. It takes me a while to come down and to chill out afterwards. I always need to watch an episode of something or watch some YouTube for a while. Oh, there you are, Solid. Let me massage you now on the app. Just reached 20k. Nice. I think I hit 20k for the first time tonight. I probably did. I won't know until DG Edge updates, but I was I think I was 18,000 going into tonight, and I think that was my 3rd win, and it's roughly around 1,000 points you get per win. I think maybe 1,200. So yeah, I'm probably comfortably over 20,000 now. It's nice. Yeah, I need to get a DR counter. I've seen a few drivers. One of my friends, Flux89, an Australian streamer, has them. You know what, in the Discord, I need to make a section for people to, just to have a list of people's PSN so everyone can be free to add each other. It's something I've been meaning to do, I just keep forgetting. Yeah, feel free to throw me an ad there as well. Darkline, aka J Ruff. You're in a decent league, are you? Known on TikTok. That's cool. I've been doing the odd bit of posting on TikTok. I haven't put quite as much effort into it as I have YouTube, but a lot of the YouTube shorts that I make, I've been cross-posting there for a few months. It's funny how it works, like I'll cross-post and like there's no real rhyme or reason as to whether a short does well on YouTube versus Reedy Gonzalez is back versus TikTok or the other way around. So Izala, Reedy Gonzalez. Who else? Where are you? Where's Gunderson? Nice to see you again. The leaders I don't recognize at all. Getaway, a chew maybe. I think I might have seen once or twice. Nice, yep. That's class, Darkline. I love all those guys. Sparks has joined the chat here a couple times. Dexter is quick, had him last race. No one even near. Okay, yeah, but like 2:04.9, yeah, like he's that's like A+ quality time. Yeah, Darkline, I'd love to stay in touch. If you don't join the Discord, add me on PSN. Both the links are in the description, dude. Do you live stream as well, or is it just kind of video content you're making? Thanks, Top Gear. Very careful not to get a penalty there. It's right in the line. He's driving a bit wild, this guy. Oh. I'm sorry, Salah. I had to. He was, chap ahead of me is being a bit wild. Thanks, dude. It's definitely one of my worst laps of the evening. Oh my word, making all kinds of mistakes now. Gonna have to bump him. There's no way I'll be able to get around him here. I'm gonna have to lift. Maybe I can sneak on the inside here. No, he's way too defensive. Thanks, Darkline. That's you. I'll add you as soon as we're done on this one. It's getting a bit frustrating at this point. I just can't get around him. He's racing a bit more solidly, at least. I was a little worried earlier on he was going to bounce off a wall and take me out. I need to be careful here. Yeah, he's so slow. There. Yeah, that's the stuff that scares me. That really scares me. I make it work? Oh no, I think he bumped me. Fuck's sake. I'll take a look at the replay on that one. It's hard to tell. There was a lot of feedback happening at once there, but it felt like I just suddenly lunged forward a bit. I spent so long trying not to bump into him, and as soon as I go around him, that's so frustrating. Would have been one of my absolute favorite overtakes had it been completed. Yes! Fifth! Oh, I'll take that. Alright, look, one just got you right there at the end. Wow, what a turnaround. He might have, yeah, I did. I'm not sure what caused the drop off there at the end, but I was wondering. Oh, man. Still exciting. We'll take a look at the replay on that one. That was quite the race. No, Isala, that wasn't you. That was the guy ahead of me driving erratically and me having to slam on the brakes suddenly. Yeah, that was a great race. We'll do oh sorry, Darkline, I'll add you as well. There, should have you there now. That was one of my favorite races of the night anyway. Lap 4, turn 1. What a race indeed. Congrats on the... Where'd you finish this holiday? Was it 4th? I think you were right ahead of me. Sure, I'll give you... So from my own perspective here, to get away was very slow in this first corner, which put me like pretty much right on top of him. So you'll see I have to lift a little bit here and back off. Nearly get a penalty doing it as well. So I'm a little wary of him. He's a little all over the road here. Tires go in the dirt. I purposely don't go behind him here, even though I'd like to be further over, just in case he brakes a lot more suddenly than I am. I'm in his slip, so it just gives me a little bit of wiggle room if I'm further back and slightly to the side of him here, so I think. But then, like, I'm fully on the brake. Yeah, it's but I would have broken probably about 5 meters earlier than I normally would have there, just because of your man. But no harm, no foul. Glad it didn't harm your own race too. You saw that. But yeah, there's just plenty of moments like where I'd want to be powering out. Yeah, he was a little scary to drive behind. So anyway, going to... Again, I knew he's slow in the section. He'd been slow here all race, and he goes super wide here. So again, because it's last lap, I'm thinking now, I know through this section of corners, he still has the advantage being where he is, but I think whatever hope I have, I just kind of need to hug the inside here. He keeps it clean, to be fair to him. We don't make any contact. I hug the curb. It's nice. And then, again, I'm not sure why he was slower than me out there, but he was. And I actually get nice and clean ahead of him there, but then contact, which is a bit of a shame. Like, and it's one of those, like, now maybe he did wait up for me at the end, so fair play if that's it, but like, he has a worse line into that corner than I am. The fact that he is harder on the throttle there than I am is a bit silly. And then of course that loses me a number of positions. Actually, just side note, one thing I really like about the new physics so far is it definitely seems more forgiving when you go off track and you're in the grass. I know in the past, like, as soon as the car would lose traction, it would just be gone. There'd be no recovery. You'd be back at the back of the grid. There's been a couple times, at least during quali, where I've gone into the grass and you can just come out of it again. Now, you lose time, but your entire race isn't ruined, at least. So let's see what happened through the S's for yourself here, Salah. Having a good battle there with the one. Scary to one. Yeah, he backed off. Good. So again, yeah, like that's the kind of scary stuff I was talking about with this guy. Just really unpredictable braking. Oof. You saw that. Well, he I'm just checking something here. So my minimum speed going through there was 85. His was 81. That's ridiculously slow. I'm not surprised he hit into him there. He saw that. But it does look like he was waiting there, to be fair to him. Yeah, fair play. Kudos where it's due. I'm reminded of Lightning McQueen in Cars. Top Gear Racing, let's see the end if he was letting you pass. Yeah, he definitely was. So sound out. think he took too much curb. The car starts to bounce a lot and you lose control from behind. Though it was clearly his fault. Yeah, he stopped suddenly at the apex, cut me off guard. Yeah, he parked it on it practically. Unpredictability is a scary thing. Yeah, no, it really is. But that, lads, was a really great night of racing. But like, probably one of the strongest nights I think I've ever had. Actually, very close finish. Yeah, yet another top 5 for me. Like, you know, if I was to bring up my stats here, where will I do that from? Somewhere in here, isn't it? Yeah. So victories, I've only had 38 victories total. I have had 6 of those since Friday. Like, it's been an exceptionally kind of strong week for me. And like, as you can see from almost 650 races now, they don't come around too often, but I'm definitely improving. I'm definitely racing at a level that I haven't before. I think I really have to thank Coach Luke for that. Like, a lot of the exercises and lessons he's been giving me, I'm really feeling the benefit of the vision training, particularly in that track. But yeah, I'm excited for next week now. I'm going in quite blind. I don't know Autopolis and I don't know St. Croix at all. Whereas Lago is one of my strongest, so I expect I won't be quite as competitive next week, being up at the driver ranking that I am, going into courses I'm unfamiliar with, but I'm going to put some practice in. I'll be back with a similar schedule of streams again for next week. It'll be evening streams again, 8 to kind of like roughly 11 p.m. on Wednesday, Friday and Sunday night. I will post my schedule on YouTube and in the Discord tomorrow though to confirm. But anyway, everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. To Ollie in the chat, it was great to see so many new names tonight as well. And Top Gear, thanks for coming back as well, dude. Really enjoyed the chats and the races with you tonight, guys, so thanks again. Anyway, that's all I have time for though. I'm Clark, you're watching PucaGG. I'll catch you next time.